Today, we are shooting at Brewberry Cafe. What's up, guys? Today's episode, we're going to be talking about Friday and Saturday, May 5th and May 6th. A couple of exciting things happened throughout these days. Before I jump into that, I wanted to kind of touch base on what I do. I'm not sure if you guys know exactly what I do and why I do it and why I'm always running around. Just to give you the rundown, I'm a freelancer. I work in Los Angeles and I own my own company. My company is called Starting Line Studios, and we specialize in photography and videography, and we're contracted through various companies throughout California. Our biggest company right now is DoorDashery. We do food photography. In addition, we are contracted by another company, a production company in Los Angeles called Faison Davis Films, and I'm currently working on 2 films for them right now, doing some minor video editing and a lot of audio and sound design for their production company right now. We just finished one up. They're going to release it to some film festivals, and as soon as I know what's going on with that, I will shoot that information out to you guys so you can go see it too. There's another company that I'm contracted with called Stitched Films. That's up in Fresno, California, and they specialize in wedding footage. And I also work with various YouTubers in Los Angeles. Now that you have a pretty basic idea of what I do, let's jump into the recap of Friday and Saturday. On the 5th, it started off with a few phone calls in the morning, trying to set up some appointments because Carlota, she has a photo booth gig in the evening of that day. So what I wanted to do was maximize the opportunity, so we started it off with a photo shoot over at Brewberry Cafe. You can see some of the photos right here. Some of these dishes went really well. For example, this Frappuccino, I got the caramel melting right there on the side. So I felt really good about that shot, and a lot of these shots turned out really well. Unfortunately, we didn't get to eat the food. Moving on, we had a quick bite to eat, and then we tried to do some work. A couple of hours of editing done. We weren't that productive because Carlota forgot charging cable. Yeah, it's your computer.
You packed it.
I didn't pack it.
You packed it.
Oh, it's my fault.
Yeah.
It's my fault. I forgot the charger for the computer she was using.
Well, I didn't pack it. If I would have packed, I wouldn't have forgot.
Yeah, it wasn't very exciting. Moving forward, after that, we wanted to go down to Fullerton. So this photo booth gig was actually in Slidebar in downtown Fullerton. Some of you may know it, some of you may not. It's a really happening place, especially on Friday nights. So we ended up going to Target to find a nice blouse for Carlota to wear while she's doing her gig. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of things to buy, so I was kind of just tagging along and walking around. I ended up going to the restroom, and I met this guy named David. And it was just really odd because I've never had this encounter in a restroom before. He came up to me and he asked me about my camera, and I happily told him what I did. But then it turned into a conversation about how he's trying to get into his car and he's looking for like a coat hanger to try and break into his own car. So just met this dude, David. Unfortunately, he locked himself out of his car. He was trying to find a coat hanger, but no luck. Surprisingly, over at Target, they don't sell wire coat hangers or anything that he can get into his car. And AAA, not so good for him. Anyway, best of luck to you, my friend.
Their services aren't serving me.
It is what it is. I hope.
What can you do?
Yeah. I hope it works out. What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna probably continue the journey to find this wire hanger because I know that this works.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks for handing over.
All right, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you for everything.
Moving forward from that, once we were done, we went straight down to Slidebar. I dropped off Carlota, and being that it was her gig, I didn't stay. I was just wandering around downtown Fullerton, looking for some interesting things to do, looking for a place to edit. This is what that looked like. Found an arcade. So that's pretty much it for downtown Fullerton, I guess. We're really close to Fullerton College or Fullerton University. Not sure what it's really called, but yeah, that's it. I guess it's like 2 blocks. Anyway, I'm here at Starbucks. Well, I went in there, I grabbed a drink, sat down, plugged in my computer, and the outlet doesn't work. To top it off, there's only one outlet and someone else is using the only outlet that worked. So I wasn't able to do any editing over there. Hopefully I'll be able to find another spot I can do some editing. It's been about a little over a week now. I've been filming and I haven't really gotten to sit down and do any editing because I've been doing the editing for the wedding video that I've been working on. So let's hope I find a spot.
Would die in the bathroom. Okay, so do you just walk into bathrooms without knowing that people are in there?
Yeah, I do.
If there's a line outside of it,
Why
you just
would I-
walk into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
How would I know?
Then you should have gotten beat up a long time ago.
So it's 10:15 on a Friday evening, and I'm really surprised. It's hard for me to find a cool cafe where I could just sit down and relax and do some editing. So I'm gonna see if there's a schedule to this train station. I was waiting for this train for like 25 minutes, so I was really happy that I found this train. After that, it was already maybe about 12:30ish. That's when she was supposed to be done, 12:30. So I went to go pick her up, and an interesting thing happened. When I was driving up to the front of Slidebar, I saw this. Now you can see this guy, he's fighting some other people. I don't really know what's going on, and there's no backstory. I just saw it as soon as I pulled up. Now I didn't want to just stop right in the middle, so what I did was I hopped out of my car and I walked right up to where the action was. What you can see here is the bouncers are holding this guy down, and it looks like they're putting a good amount of force on, I don't know, what seems to be his back, his chest, his neck, or something like that. You can see him like tapping out on the ground. I don't want to make any decisions here as to what's going on because I have no backstory, but the cops did show up. They arrested some people, and you can see some people being taken away in handcuffs. If you want me to upload the whole video, I definitely can. I know I cut this video up just for the sake of time, but just go ahead and let me know if you want that uploaded. You can see the whole thing yourself. Now the next day was a lot of fun because I got to see my buddy Will for the first time in almost a year. Now Will, he's an awesome drummer. We studied music back in college, and hands down, in my opinion, he is one of the best drummers in Los Angeles. We went to a place called Urban Palette over in Pasadena. Really awesome place. It's got that hipster vibe. Food is amazing. So I had myself a Caesar salad, nice bread, beer. Definitely was not cheap, but I enjoyed myself. And after that, we actually had another photo booth gig that same day, and this one was over in Long Beach. Now this day there was a lot of driving involved, a lot more than usual. So it made that difficult was I had to drive down there 40 minutes to drop her off, drive another 40 minutes back up to Hollywood, then when I'm done, drive another 40 minutes back down to Long Beach, and then drive back home, which is about another 40 to 50 minutes. So yeah, a lot of driving that day. We did go down to Long Beach. I stuck around for a little bit, but because I had my gig, I went back up. Right next to the church that the quinceañera was in, there was a skate park. Check this out. Now, when I went back home, there was a good amount of traffic on the 5 to the 110 junction. It really sucked because I got into an accident. Thing is, I'm not exactly sure if I'm more upset that I got into an accident or if I didn't actually capture the footage to share with you guys. What happened was I was in my lane and she was in her lane, and she pulled out right in front of me and I grazed her bumper. I feel like I handled it like a champ. She was more shaken up than I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not from LA.
No problem, no problem.
You're okay?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good, I'm good.
I felt something, but I don't. I mean, it's an old car, and like.
Everything was totally fine afterwards. I got McDonald's. It was good. After that, I found my parking right around where the event was, and I made my way down. I had to park about 2 blocks down, setting up my gear as I walked down to this shoot. Oh, I got 4 seconds. But I walked down there. The gig was great. And made the trek all the way back to Long Beach. So that's pretty much what happened. An exciting Friday and Saturday night for you guys.
Hey everyone, this is Boston here. This is Boston here. Hey everyone, this is Boston here.
I do want to thank you for checking out my content here. If you find it entertaining or valuable whatsoever, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much.